Let's go. Yeah.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Mr. McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Mr. McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
I wish I was dead.
How would Armadillo get by without me?
Should be open for business. I heard Mr. Wilkins got a damn tiger up in his bar. A tiger.
It doesn't fried peanut.
A salesman, huh?
An open bus casket from my ring. Hello to you. An Excelsior Plus. Howdy.
Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, come see me.
You know that fool with the gimpy leg? I heard you used to be a duke in England. Danny McTower is a mean bitch woman.
You have any night fevers, come back and see me.
Weather set to change again soon. I can feel it.
I hear you. I heard that cougar tubbed 3 lawmen the other week.
Really?
I hope that helps.
What's going on? I'll be back with more next time I pass through.
Howdy.
I intend to tell that pastor I don't like his new sermons one bit.
I hear you.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
¿Qué tal?
Woe to you, teachers of the line, you hypocrites! His blood was shed for you. He is a warrior.
This is probably gonna hurt.
You stand in our side.
Armadillo's still a great...
I do beg your pardon.
Are you looking for trouble, mister?
It'd be my pleasure. You ain't much fun. I'll raise you. Boring. Sure, I'll gamble. Guess I'm folding. Seems like you was weaned too soon. Call you. And I'll raise you. All right, I see. Sure, I'll bet.
Armadillo's on the up.
Okay, let's do this. Why don't we raise the stakes a little?
There's treasure buried out by Rio del Lobo. I know.
Shit. Fair enough. I'm feeling lucky. I'm watching you. I think I'll raise. Easy there, cowboy. I call. Oh, come on.
Man came by, robbed and killed him. For some reason, they left me alone.
Can't wait to see the buck monster.
Best of luck to you.
You are sexually immoral.
I'm going all in. He's grown some balls all of a sudden.
I ordered some fancy things from Aldi, but they darn well knew
Hope
a
my
great
luck
place
turns
to get
next
to know
time.
everything.
Well, that didn't go well.
Howdy.
Cut it off.
How do you do? I reckon you ain't much of a friend.
Sure.
The marshal's an idiot. That's this place's problem.
Really? Hold that thought until next time. I have pressed.
Sure. How about I make things interesting? Okay, I'll place a bet.
Armadillo's still a great town, despite that damn gang.
You only live once. No funny dealing now. Ain't you aggressive, partner? I'm gonna raise that. I'll call that. Okay then, I'll place a bet.
There's something odd about that Jeff Murphy.
No thanks. Call.
Those bandits getting more bold, getting closer to the borders of town.
He is my strength.
Well played, sir.
I'll call it.
Are we gonna be men about this?
I am curious.
Blackwater just keeps on getting
Cagey, ain't you? It's no fun if you don't ever bet. Check.
You know, Miss Hollis,
Give me something decent this time. Big spender. And I'll raise you. Ain't you a brave one? Let's make this interesting.
I'm gonna run for governor.
Yes, sir. Now then, there'll be some change.
You can't win them all. Let's get this show on the road.
The marshal pays good. That's the one good thing to be said of it.
Why don't we raise the stakes a
Quit your
little?
jawing, I ain't deaf.
All in.
There's treasure buried out by Rio del Lobo.
Thought I had that one in the bag. There goes my son's inheritance.
The Southwestern Railroad Company is just a front for the Jews to run the country, you know?
Hell, if that ain't true.
How can I refuse? Why are these cards sticky?
The marshal's an idiot. That's this place's problem.
Looks like you might have me on this one.
Let's up it a bit, shall we?
The only reason to do this job is the free toast.
Quit your jawing, I ain't deaf.
I could go sweet on you. No.
Sure, I'll bet.
I've got to go see my mission at Armadillo on account of
I'm watching you.
How you do?
Ain't you mighty angry? I think I'll raise. I'll call. You ain't much fun.
Saloon's a great place to get to know everyone.
I did hear about that.
Anything you need.
Hey, handsome, are you busy?
I check.
Kingston told me he's gonna kill his
I guess you never know what you're gonna get.
Count me in.
The Indian treaty again.
He took another stage dive.
You're funny.
I see you want to play. Think I'm gonna call.
I'm gonna tear up that rail track southwest and put a mile on it.
Damn. And I'll raise you.
Now, here's something you don't see every day.
Wake me up when you fancy playing. Make sure you deal from the top.
I hear them rustlers and ballers boys are dead.
I got the mountain oysters to stay right in it.
This might work.
Bet.
Get to be real smart these days.
Who invited the lady? I'll raise you. I'm gonna call it.
Oh well, there's no gambling in hell anyway.
I know your game. I'll check. Big spender. Hope my luck turns next hand. You better give me a real card. I'm gonna raise that. I'll call that. Okay then, I'll place a bet. No thanks. He's grown some balls all of a sudden. I just ain't getting the cards.
Sounds good to me.
I'm getting lonely.
We live in times of great change.
Why are these cards sticky? Are we gonna be men about this? Boring. Check. Oh, come on. I call. I'm gonna fold.
Those tumbleweed varmints are always.
How y'all doing?
Let's up it a bit, shall we? Someone's feeling the pressure. Easy there, cowboy. I'm in. Call. I'm gonna check.
I'd steer clear of Pepper's house if I was you. Bad taxes up that way.
Shit.
Armadillo's still a great town, despite that campaign.
I'm watching you. Sure. How about I make things interesting? We got ourselves a tough guy. I'm calling. Think I'll check.
I hear them rustlers and ballers boys are dead. Shot down by Armadillo lawmen and Pike's Basin.
Thought I had that one in the bag. Why don't we raise the stakes a little? Count me in.
Blackwater just keeps on getting bigger. Damn.
Hell, I'll take that.
All in. Best of luck to you. I think I'll raise. Sure, I'll bet. Look at you all pleased with your cards.
Hello, sir. There's something odd about that Jeb Murphy.
I'll call.
Great howdy.
What do you know?
I hear them rustlers and baller boys are dead. Shot down by Armadillo lawmen and Pike's Basin.
Hope my luck turns next hand.
Man got shot dead at this table last night. Ooh, I'm gonna buy a new iron with these winnings.
And I'll raise you. It's no fun if you don't ever bet.
Can't wait for my new pocket watch to arrive.
May the worst man win, gentlemen.
I'll raise you.
Ain't you aggressive? You only live once. You can't win them all. Guess I'm about dead.
Have a seat.
I'll join
we
you
need
for a
another
while.
poker player.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna raise that. Give me something decent this time.
I'm in this one. I call.
I'm in. Let's up it a bit, shall we? I see you fancy your hands, sir. I call.
Blackwater just keeps
I gotta go. That was fun.
You want to spend some time with me?
This all you got? You ain't a man. Girls around here say you got a little prick. You ever use that in here?
This is bad.